your CIGTV News Update. I'm Donna Bush. Thanks for joining us.
On flowers, just an orchid will do.
Hundreds of family and friends, including government officials, attended funeral services for the late Mr. Kirkland Nixon on Sunday. Mr. Nixon passed away on April 30th. The Thanksgiving and celebration of his life took place over several hours as attendees listened to the various tributes and heard his life story.
Today, the government and people of these islands pay tribute to a man whose lifetime of selfless service will endure long after his passing and will continue to benefit Cayman for generations to come. Mr. Nixon could long ago have enjoyed full retirement, but he chose to continue public service instead. And for that, government is extremely grateful. He was an exceptional public servant and a true patriot. Mr. Nixon also loved and was passionate about Cayman's natural heritage. He served as the first chairman and founding member of the National Trust of the Cayman Islands and was instrumental in starting the building of the Queen Elizabeth II Botanical Park. In May 2013, he was honored when the Visitors Center at the Botanic Park was renamed the Kirkland Nixon Visitors Center in recognition of his hard work and his contributions to the park's development. He touched the lives and hearts of so many, and anyone who knew him knew his passion for orchids. With one of the best orchid collections in the Cayman Islands, he was an avid member of the Cayman Islands Orchid Society. Mr. Nixon dedicated most of his life to his country, giving us untiring service and humility that gained him the respect of all, and he never asked anyone to do something he would not do himself. He was a true leader and visionary. When speaking at his retirement celebration in 2005, he said that his time of service had been a labor of love, supported by his family, friends, and co-workers. The government and people of these islands honor and cherish all that this great man has done. We have lost a giant in our community, a man who was an inspiration to many Caymanians. We take solace, though, and will ever look with pride and respect at the immensity of his contribution to the development of these islands. He has indeed left a legacy that will endure through the ages. Now, as the good book says, he rests from his labors, but his works do follow him.
Mr. Nixon was a retired civil servant who was the first chief fire officer with the fire service for more than 40 years. He also dedicated his time and service to various organizations over the years, including the National Hurricane Committee, the Orchid Society, the National Trust, the Credit Union, the Tourism Attraction Board, and the Airports Authority, just to name a few. Mr. Kirkland was laid to rest at the Tall Tree Cemetery in Savannah. You can watch the entire Thanksgiving and celebration service for Mr. Kirkland Nixon held at the Lion Center only here on CIGTV, following For the Record tonight at 8 o'clock. You can also watch online at youtube.com, CIG Television. Well, today, May 14th, marks an important anniversary for the Cayman Islands. It's been 60 years since the creation of the coat of arms, which was ordered by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on May 14th, 1958. Premier the Honorable Alden McLaughlin says the granting of our coat of arms 60 years ago laid the foundation for what has become modern-day Cayman. Not only is the coat of arms a symbol of our identity, it also tells a story of our history, our culture, and the key elements that make us distinctly Caymanian. To commemorate the anniversary, Cabinet has commissioned the Celebrate Cayman team to plan and bring to life the cultural celebrations. Celebrate Cayman team Executive Chair Mr. ALFONSO WRIGHT and Deputy Chair Ms. Marzita Bodden are on the ground in London, working closely with Eric Bush and the team in the London office to bring celebratory events in the UK to fruition.
I am the executive chairman of the Celebrate Cayman project team, and it's a real honor and a privilege for me to be here in the UK at this time to participate in the events that have been organized by the Cayman Islands UK office. May 14th is the actual anniversary date of our coat of arms. We try to learn as much as we can from all of the information that is still stored here in the UK. So I've had some opportunities to visit archives and so on and try to gather some more information, because this is a tremendous learning experience for all of us. and it's just a good time for Cayman. 6 years is quite a milestone. The coat of arms is our first national symbol, an event that has been organized by the UK office. It's going to be an awesome event. The Cayman office is bringing up a display that was curated by the National Museum, and I want to thank them so much for that. That will take us back in time to sort of how life was back in the Cayman Islands in 1958 when our coat of arms was established. It is a good time for the Cayman Islands to be able to share and show the UK all the things that are important to us. The Cayman Islands are more than just a financial district or a tourist destination. We are a country with a lot of heart and soul, and we are proud of our heritage and the things that we've accomplished over the years. The students who are here studying in the UK, who will be participating on Monday in the event as well. Many of the government buildings will have symbols of our celebration. Draping or feather banners will be on display throughout the year. We are doing our best to make sure that we engage, that we educate. We will be traveling throughout the districts with displays. We will be traveling throughout the 3 islands. We will be holding events on a regular basis so that when the year is over, I don't think there will be anyone who would have lived in the Cayman Islands, visited the Cayman Islands, that would not have heard something about the Cayman Islands and its coat of arms and what it means to its people.
And the London office has organized a reception at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office where guests will include Caymanian students, as Mr. Wright said, who are studying and or living in the UK. A government delegation led by Premier the Honourable Alden McLaughlin traveled to the UK over the weekend to kick off those celebrations. Members of the delegation include His Excellency Governor Mr. Anwar Chaudhry, Speaker of the House the Honourable Makiva Bush, Leader of the Opposition the Honourable Ezra Miller, other government officials and civil servants. Celebrations started on Grand Cayman today with the draping of the Government Administration Building here on Elgin Avenue. Other government buildings across the 3 Cayman Islands will also be wrapped. Now, the dressing features the coat of arms as well as the Celebrate Cayman logo. Celebrations will officially happen on Monday, May 28th. The launch event, which is open to the public, will take place on the Glass House, the old Glass House lawn, and will feature local food and musical performances. The public is encouraged to also join in the celebrations by sharing their own photos on social media using the hashtag Celebrate Cayman. Well, for a look at our weekly schedule of shows here on CIG Television, you can go online to gis.gov.ky and click on publications at the bottom of that page. If you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us here on our CIGTV News Update. I wish you a wonderful and, of course, a safe night, and hoping you'll join us back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.